What's up, YouTube? Long time no talk. Okay, lots have happened. Let's dig into it. So, real quick, just a quick recap. This is not clickbait. Yes, the Jeep did get stolen. The thumbnail is correct. Someone stole my Jeep. Let's explain. So, obviously, it's been a while since I've posted anything, and the reason for that is a lot has happened in life between COVID and divorce and all this jazz. So, what happened is, just a quick run through, is that got divorced, got remarried, going on my honeymoon, went to Chicago O'Hare. I'm flying to Mexico, so I went to the Chicago O'Hare airport, parking lot G specifically, to leave my car overnight. So you're thinking, okay, Mitch, why would you leave your car in Chicago, blah, 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 blah. Well, here's the reality. I'm thinking, it's a parking lot in an airport. It's an airport. Who steals from airports, right? It's got security. It's got cameras. This should be safe. Whatever, not the case. So get back from Cancun, feeling good, newlyweds, etc., walking around the parking lot, and I'm going, I feel like I parked my car here, but maybe I didn't park it in the right spot. So I'm doing this thing, and I'm walking around with my key fob for about 15 minutes, completely in denial, right? I don't want to believe that it's going on right now, so whatever. Finally get over the denial, go get some parking lot security. They come back in, and they're like, hey, you know, are you sure it was here? I'm like, I'm sure it was here. Go through the process. Long story short, we ended up getting Chicago PD out there to file a report because, yes, my car did get stolen. Now, what happened? First of all, I want to shout out to, I think it's called Chicago Direct. I'll put a picture of the Facebook group because they were really helpful, really supportive in the process. Now, I ended up finding the car before they gave me some feedback, but they did end up giving me feedback like I think 2 days later after I found the car. So if not for the fact that I just got robbed by the worst criminal in the world, I would have gotten some details about where the car was from them. So big shout out to this Facebook group. I can't remember the name, but again, I'm going to post a picture right here. So what happened was this dodo of a criminal decides to steal my car, go joyriding in it, run through every red light stop sign you can think of, get a bunch of tickets racked up, which I'm still dealing with, mind you. Luckily, thankfully, Chicago, I don't have to drive out there to deal with this court system. I can just do it over video calls, so thank God for that. But still dealing with getting this stuff out of my name because they think I'm the one right here running red lights and acting crazy. Long story short, they find the car. Where did they find the car? Well, I got a piece of mail that says, hey, we got your car here. This is how much you owe for towing. And I'm like, that's crazy. Why would the police want me to pay for towing? Well, that's because police didn't find the car. This dum-dum parked the car in an apartment parking lot in someone's parking spot, and the apartment complex towed the car, and that's why I ended up getting the call, and etc., etc. Moron left his debit card, left all his cigarettes or whatever in the car, and I forgot to take a picture of the debit card. I should have put him on blast, but I was just so over it at the time. I was ready to be done with it, so whatever, right? Long story short, I get the car. It's over in Chicago, like boom, boom, great. Working with the progressive guy and the claims person, and they get the car in. It's getting whatever. Guy ruined the wheels, tore up the fender line, tore up the suspension, tore up a bunch of stuff. So they're getting it all, put back together. I thought the car at this point was just going to be considered total, but it wasn't. So they were putting it back together. Great. Get the car back, and I'm feeling good, right? So before that, I had a sequence of events. So what happened was, my car was stolen when I got back. I teach dance. I teach dance all over the place. So I drove out to the east side to go teach dance. On my way back from the east side, I'm driving my wife's Yukon at this time. Big Yukon, right? Someone T-bones me, runs a red light and T-bones me at the light, tore the Yukon up. And I'm talking, that person was driving like a sedan, like a Malibu Impala-sized sedan. Tore up a Yukon, knocked 3 of the 4 wheels off the car, hit me so hard. I went to sleep for a little bit, woke up, thankfully I was able to walk away from that accident. I appreciate you. And so that happened. So in between that, before I found out that I was getting my car back, I went and purchased another Grand Cherokee. Not an SRT, I got a Summit. And that was just supposed to be like my in-between car till we figure out what's going on with my car. And then I found out, obviously, that my car got found because we thought it was originally going to get totaled, blah, 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 blah. So I get that car, and I have that car for about 2 weeks. I drive back out to the east side again because I'm teaching at a different place, and I get into an accident. As I'm leaving a parking lot, this car is coming in, my fault, mind you, and makes that left turn. I'm making a turn this way, and he comes in, tear up the front of the car. I'm like, are you effing kidding me right now? So long story short, we get that car traded out, got my wife a new Yukon because that thing saved my life in my opinion. I think if I was in a regular sized car, I would have been done for, or at least some serious damage. So again, got some pain in the shoulder, but that was about it. So then, end of summer comes, I need a new vehicle, the Summit's gone, the SRT I ended up selling to a guy down in Ohio. Why did you sell your SRT, Mitch? Well, here's the thing. There's some cars right now that are really hot, like the Kias, the Hyundais, and pretty much all Mopar, Stellantis, whatever brands seem to be like, I mean, they're stealing Dodge Chargers off dealership parking lots, for crying out loud. I mean, that's enough to tell me that them cars is hot, right? So I'm like, well, my wife driving my car every once in a while, and for me, one of my concerns is between the paranoia of watching all these videos where people are just getting carjacked at gas pumps and all that stuff. I'm like, well, I don't want to be in a situation where someone tries to jack me, or worse, jack my wife, because I promise you at that point, you know, it's armor-piercing rounds all day, right? So I'm like, okay, we're not even going to do that. So I did sell the SRT, unfortunately. Yes, I know. It is my dream car. It is been the dream car. I still one day hope to own a Trackhawk. That's still one of my top level dream cars, and honestly, or dream SUVs. And honestly, there's two of them in the SUV category that I hope to own at some point in time. The Trackhawk is one of them, and then a BMW X5 M Competition is the other one. So, you know, whatever that means to you. Anyway, long story short, I did end up having to buy a new vehicle. I ended up with the new SUV, and I'm not going to tell you what it is yet. It's going to be on the next video. I'm pretty sure some of you, if you're following me on Instagram or on my new TikTok page for Joe Speed, you've probably guessed what it is already. But if you haven't, I'm going to drop a new video next week, kind of going through a thorough walkthrough of my new car, which is right there. My newish car, my new used car. Anyway, long story short, I definitely appreciate y'all, man. I'm coming back strong. I'm going to be dropping new content every week consistently. That's the goal. I have a couple car reviews that I think are going to be really exciting. Two of them that I'm really looking forward to doing, and the rest I'm still also excited to do, but just like, there's two that's just like, yo, I can't believe this. So, awesome time coming up. I appreciate y'all. Please, if you haven't had a chance, just share this video. Just drop it off on your Facebook or your TikTok or whatever the case may be, or share one of my videos that you like. Just let people, you know, check them out, see what they think. Hopefully they subscribe, and we can build this channel and grow, because I want to bring y'all some dope content, and I would love to be able to just switch it up and do this all the time. So let's do it. Coming strong. Joe Speed Reviews. I'll see y'all in the next video.